Hello, everybody. What is up? What is up? Boop. I had to make sure everything's good. I didn't set anything up yet, so we're going to do it now. But I just saw, I think I saw Vero G wrote the timestamp of what we're dealing with, and I think we only have like an hour and 5 minutes. I think we talked about this as well, but we'll see. I think it's like about an hour and 5 minutes, give or take, unless we hit 50 likes. Go live. No, I don't do that. What am I doing? I have a beverage, alcoholic. We're drinking alcoholic beverage tonight. No radiators, but I will have a beverage. I have one very strong vodka. It's like half and half. It's like half vodka, half seltzer. It's very, very strong. So I'm going to take it as if they're shots, so to speak, when I drink it. But let me. Hi, Jay. Yes, it's a short one today. Hello, Jay. Colvin, clever name I made previously. Vero G. Daniel O'Day. Shane Barron. Patrick. I think I got everybody already because I jumped on that Shane. I already said Shane Barron. And where is it? 2/2016. All right, 2/2016. 2/2016. And the next one is short too. The next one is like an hour, depending on whether or not we do the first 30 minutes. Did I already go over? Or not 16? 30, 15? All right. I'll go right there. So we're at 2020, 16. But yeah, the next one is, I think, the first one we're ever going to do that's under an hour. It was like 57 minutes or something like that. So next week is the shortest, but the first half is over 2 hours. So we'll definitely get, regardless, we're going to get a YouTube video. We're going to get the Patreon hour exclusive. So this is one of those weeks where it's just a very much longer first half. But let's see how far we get. We already got 15 likes, so we're almost a third of the way there. I'm just setting this timer up. So we got 2/2016, 2/20. I was watching reactions all day, still trying to get ahead for Dragon Con. Today was Once Upon a Time. I watched like 4 hours of Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is one of the Patreon exclusives. And I got to get like 2 weeks to a month ahead on every show, just so when I come back, I'm going to be gone for almost 2 weeks. And when I come back, I don't want to have to do like a ridiculous amount of stuff. So I'm trying to get 3 weeks to a month ahead on everything. So I have a nice little cushion. But I watched a bunch of Once Upon a Time today. Great show. Phenomenal. Phenomenal music. Glorious. All right. So we're at 2/2016. We're up to 16 likes. Almost. We're that's about a third of the way. But who if is on your shirt? This is Once Upon a Time. I was watching so much Once Upon a Time. My sister watched it as one of her first reaction videos because she has her own channel, Jessie Dobby Reactions, if you haven't seen it. But she has completed all of Once Upon a Time. I feel like there's like 6 or 7 seasons, maybe more than that. And then a spin-off with Alice in Wonderland, and maybe even another spin-off. I'm not even really 100% sure. But she's done all of them, and she's reacted to them all. It's all on her Patreon. I think she's still editing them up, like I do at Adventure Time. That was like her first show, like mine was Adventure Time. So even though I finished like a year ago, I am still editing it up, and I still will be editing up for like the near future. Probably like at least the next year or two. I'll still continue to edit Adventure Time. I could do it quicker, but I actually enjoy going back every week and reflecting back on Adventure Time, seeing an episode for the second time technically, because when I edit it, that's the second time I've ever seen most of these episodes, unless it was like very prolific episode. So yes, this is Snow White. Would you say it's golden? Golden. I said so many things. I'm assuming, are we talking about Mr. Gold? Mr. Gold over here, is that the reference? because I said so many things. I'm wondering. Mr. Gold is from Once Upon a Time. But we're going to jump right in. I mean, in 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. I wanted to make sure everything was good to go, so we're all good to go. Everything's ready. We're going to talk for 5 minutes. We'll have a drink. And then we're going to jump in at exactly 8 o'clock. We're going to be on time today. Solely because, being as this is a shorter one, I could feasibly, that's why I'm not smoking either. When I smoke, I get really tired as the hours get later. So I'm like, if we smoke and do the live stream, I'm going to be too tired to want to do anything. I'll probably just go right to sleep. But being as this is only an hour and 5 minutes, if we start at 8 o'clock, we'll be wrapped up by no later than like 9:15, 9:30, unless we do the next 30 minutes, which is happening possibly. There's a possibility. But if not, I want to try to get the Patreon hour and the YouTube hour, because there's going to be about, I think I looked, it's like an hour Patreon video and like a 55-minute YouTube video. So basically 2 hours by the time you do the talking, intros, exits. If we finish like 9:30, I still before midnight could finish out the Patreon hour and the YouTube video, because tomorrow I have a large job. And normally I do that on Saturday, but I want to try to get it done before tomorrow so I could, after work, not have to worry about jumping into Critical Role. So that is the plan, everybody. Hola, everyone. The Do JB, what is up? Have I missed anybody? Would you say Golden Snow White, the Do JB bidet? Hey, Jay, I've been thinking, how would you feel about trying this with the sound on? Since you know you got the warning beforehand last time, just a thought. I'm willing to try it with the sound. The only thing is, some people told me they prefer syncing up their own version because they could do it. They could like do it on their own terms and like the volume and stuff. I mean, it's up to what everybody else thinks. There also is a risk. Like, I don't know if that was a fluke. I'm assuming now there's just like things put in line. But we didn't have volume with Dimension 20, right? I'm thinking the volume might be different, like audio might be different, but I'm not against trying it. I don't know. It depends what other people think. Do people prefer syncing up your own other version, or should we attempt trying it with sound, like having Matt Mercer in sound and you guys just watch along with me? I don't know how it'll work. It might give me the warning. If it does, we could always just sync up. We could still run the clock. Technically, even if Matt is talking, we could still run the clock so people just know where it is without having to find it. Because if you do jump in, even with Matt talking, you're going to have to know the time. So, I don't know. I'm down for it. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see what people say. We got 2 minutes. We'll see what people say. And then maybe we'll roll with it. The other thing was, like I said, I don't think we had audio in Dimension 20. But it did say, when I got the warning, it did say, heads up, you have copyrighted audio or video. It didn't specify. So it would mean to me that they also do send warnings for audio. I think they use copyrighted music, actually. Never mind. That's a bad idea. Ignore me, LOL. All right, yeah. Okay, the copy. Okay, yeah, that could be a thing. Because now there is music loudly played in the background. I didn't even think of that. Time is always a plus. Syncing would be harder. A second would be echoing. Like they got special permission to use the music. I wouldn't risk it. Okay. Everybody, yes. We won't do it. The music is probably a factor. So, we have 1 minute. Everyone thumbs up while I take a hearty gulp of this. When I did it, I got a handle of vodka. For yesterday, I went and saw Insidious Part 5 and Joyride. Both were all right. I honestly like Joyride better. Back-to-back amazing raunchy comedies. I saw No Hard Feelings last week, twice, and this week Joyride. They were both extremely raunchy comedies, and I found them both extremely enjoyable. So we're going to have a giant chug. I got a handle of vodka because I wanted to have a drink during and before the movies. So I was like, screw it, I'll get a handle. I'll drink it at some point. At some point, company will be over and have whiskey or vodka. I switched to vodka. I felt like having vodka. The music definitely would be a problem. Bidet Critters, how is everybody? Ninja, how are you doing? Ninja, if you weren't here earlier, we're going to be having a hearty swig of this delicious vodka. And no radiators today because I got to be alert because after we're done with this, I'm going to try to do the Patreon hour and the or the YouTube video. So, here we go. Hearty swig. Thumbs up, everybody. Next episode is a really, really good one. Ooh. That is definitely strong. If we hit 50 likes, I will do the next 30 minutes. That is always the rule. Even though I'm trying to get a jump on things, that would get a jump on things. Even doing the next 30 minutes, it would be like doing it in a shorter YouTube video. So I'm all about jumping into the next 30 minutes. Let's hit 50 likes and let's get started. Ready? Here we go. We're going to do the countdown. We got 3, 2, 1, go. And we're in. Nicodronis. We're going to the beach. I'm going to put the clock up. We're going to the beach. We're taking Luke. We're taking Yeza. We're in Bo's in a fancy dress. Where's Travis? And Laura. Where are Laura and Travis? I think Laura and Travis are in not Dragon Con, San Diego Con. I had a few days off, so I upgraded my Patreon and watched some reactions. Torchwood and Person of Interest. Michael, what is up, my friend? There's a lot of shows on Patreon now. I do, I think, 15 or 16 different shows every week now. It's a lot of TV, but honestly, I love watching television. Like, I love watching, especially I'm watching all great shows. Like today, I just literally did 4 or 5 hours of Once Upon a Time. The other day I did 4 or 5 hours of Doctor Who. I do them in large blocks, so I binge a bunch. Frumpkin, out. San Diego Comic-Con. Torchwood is underrated. I love Torchwood. I just finished episode 10, I think. I'm on season 3 episode. Oh no, I just got onto season 4 of Doctor Who. Just got to season 4. And I'm on season 1, episode 10 of Torchwood. Going about almost neck and neck with season 3, because that's when it started, I believe. Amelia, what is up? Did I miss anybody? I see Amelia. Ninja is doing glorious. Yeah, we told Yeza, right? We told Yeza we're a goblin. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're almost halfway to 50 likes. Do we make it? Do we get there? Yeah, Luke doesn't know. Yeza knows. He hasn't thrown rocks at me. Yeah, Yeza seems pretty chill. I ain't gonna lie. Love me some Torchwood. Torchwood is like a unique show. It's got similarities to Doctor Who and other things, but it takes a lot of different like paths and risks. Like things happen, people die. Like Doctor Who too. People just die left and right. No explanation. I mean, like no one cares. People die. Look at Laura giving Travis. It looked like she was giving the angry face. You are real. You're a real goblin girl. Not. Well, technically you're not. Not. That's not a good choice. Be right back. Not me. Oh, and Barrowman will be on gas. Who dares win? I don't know what Barrow. Oh, is this a Barrowman? I don't remember the series. I just remember the Doctors. Watched them all since Nine multiple times. I'm almost halfway through the better part of what I'm told is Doctor Who. Life finds a way. What's the angle? Oh, that's the actor. I was gonna say, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, is that a creature or something? A barrowman? That is the, my bad. Apologies. I literally thought it was like the name of like a henchman. Barrowman. I'm gonna lower it a little because I can't see Caleb's face. That's better. I couldn't see Liam. We're at 21 likes. We're getting there. We're almost halfway. Like the video for the love of God. Cherish it. Caleb is not saying much. I mean, not is also speaking a lot. We are already under an hour. 2:24 is when the hour hit. So we're 55 minutes left already. Halfway there. 50 likes. All right, Caleb's turn. I mean, I think there's a mutual respect and everyone's like understanding of what they've done for each other. Anything is, yeah, like I get what not saying. Anything is possible, but like, what are we talking here? Like one in a million? Is this like logical thing that could happen? Yeah, like what are we talking? What are the odds? We don't like the odds, but I need the odds here. Yeah, but, all right, so he is not too far off. All right, he's on the edges. He could probably make you again. Is that what he's saying? Yeah, make you. Don't kill you and bring you back. I mean, I that's how it happened, I guess, but still. I think that's all Not wanted though. I think Not just wanted to know that there is like you got a plan. Like if you do this, you could do what I need you to do. That's all I need to know. Hey guys, what's up? Forrest the Runner. Doing great. Just what does that say? Nuzlocke and Pokemon Black in between. Check in chat. What is Nuzlocking? That's got to be an autocorrect. I am so upset. I think I told you guys, but I was blocked from Pokemon Go after 7 years of dedicated play. I literally probably spent thousands of countless hours and dollars on the game. They have permanently banned me. because I tried a third-party app and they weren't approving of it. And now I'm heartbroken. Gotta run in a bit, but I thought I'd hop on and say hi for a bit. Ray, what is up, my brother Ray in the chat? Ray, slap a like. You'll get us to the halfway point. I'm gonna put my like up. I already put my first one up, but I'm gonna put my other like up. And between me and my brother, we'll achieve the halfway point. I think I didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did slap my like. We're gonna find out right now. Oh no, I didn't put my like up yet. So here's my like 24 on my clock. Nuzlocke is playing Pokemon with permadeath, catching one Pokemon per route and not using terms in battle. Oh, items in battle. I never heard of such a thing. I forgot my password on 2 different accounts with hundreds of hours on them. Remember one of them and let me have it. I have a backup account, but it isn't even near the level of my other account. We're halfway to 50 likes. Those are just my rules. There are a bunch of variations. Got it. Reaction to Jaden Nuzlocke videos. Jaden, I'm going to check it out. Jaden Nuzlocke. Jay should definitely watch a Jaden video. Is it Jaden Smith? I hope it's not actually Jaden Smith. That's spelled different, it looks like. Yeah, Jaden Smith doesn't have an I. That looks like Ninja Gaiden. Maybe it's Jaden. Listen to the music. I love it. They play glorious music. The music has gotten so much better. It's louder. It fits better. It's more unique. Here we go. Yeah, see? This is what I was just saying. Is it a realistic goal? But I think not wants like a ballpark. Like we want a ballpark, Liam. We want to know, is it like this year sometime, or 20 years, or 100 years? Like, how long we talking if we don't die in 2 weeks? I don't. That's. I think Caleb could easily resolve this by just giving like a ballpark. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. Be like, it's gonna take a year. In about a year or less, I'll guarantee it. Don't guarantee it, but in a year or less. Don't. I feel like you need a little bit more than it's a possibility if I don't die. It's Jaden. Oh, it is Jaden. I'd have to pass for Jaden Smith. Did you all see the Critical Role private something? All the videos with, I can't read what it says because it's blocked. Chimiki Paro, can't wait for episode 80. Chimiki Paro, what is up? Ray, how have you been? What are you doing? You just jumped in for a minute? We're going to have a swig of vodka in your honor, sir. We're down to 45 minutes. 45 minutes left. We're past halfway. So 50 likes. We're almost there. Mr. Slimeboy, what is up, Mr. Slimeboy? Cheers to everyone in the chat. My brother, who might still be here. I got a cheeseburger backpack. I want a cheeseburger the size of a backpack right now. I'm very hungry. I want a giant cheeseburger backpack that's edible. Ooh, that is strong. Ukatoa shouting conch shell. How lovely. BWF. Yeah, I was wondering myself. I'm like, I don't know if I read that right. Did you all see that Critical Role privated all the videos with BWF? I don't know what that is. Might be a legal thing. Oh, Brian Wayne Foster. My bad. Brian, I didn't know. I couldn't think of his middle name. So what they didn't they privated all the videos with him. So all of talks is privated. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Jay, did you get to watch? Ah, I forgot again. I'm not even kidding you. I totally forgot again. And I even got your thing. I got your thing. I downloaded it. And I feel like I never got to the point of putting it on. I definitely took more steps than usual. I'll tell you that. Hupper Duke. And I got a green backpack from Adventure, and I got the green backpack from Adventure Time. The grass backpack? Is that the grass one or just a regular green? All right. We're privately going for a conversation with Blued and Ruby, the Ruby of the Sea. She did say there was like a traveling band in town. I don't know if we're going to check it out, but Ruby made it a point to say there was a traveling band. Like and subscribe. I see the numbers have jumped into the 20s. Like and subscribe. If we hit 50 likes, we will jump into the following episode. We're already more than halfway there. We got about an hour left, give or take, by the time we stop talking. I'm wondering, Jester must have an agenda. Dark Wolf, what is up? Just stopping by for a bidet and a like. Dark Wolf, that's the best kind of way to stop by if you can't stick around. A bidet and a like. But we're jumping in the likes. I'm getting excited because we have such a short episode and we're jumping quick. I feel like we get to like the 30s or the 40s though, and then it's like we're tapped. Lord Sharp. It's like a sequel to A Bronx Tale, technically, the same universe, because both are true stories. I love A Bronx Tale. I don't know if I've ever spoke of it, but I've watched A Bronx Tale dozens of times. My father loves it, thinks it is a very accurate portrayal of life back then. More so than most, let's say. I definitely got to check it out. I didn't even know it was in that vein. I love Bronx Tale. It's great stuff. Bidet, y'all. Thanks for those just dropping in to add likes. You're all appreciated. You are all appreciated, of course. I already used my 2 likes too. I did my other ones earlier, so my dad said the same thing about Smokey and the Bandit. If you can't stay, that's the way to do it. A bidet and a like. ViewMasters. Yes, that is the way to live your lives. A bidet and a like will get you through everything all the time. Smokey and the Bandit was one of those movies. My dad loved Burt Reynolds, but I didn't see Smokey and the Bandit until much later in life. I think it didn't interest me as a kid. I was more into more like insane humor, Naked Gun kind of stuff. Where Smokey and the Bandit was like too macho for me at a young age, I guess. I love it now. I've seen it 100 times at this point. I like Cannonball Run better. Cannonball Run is definitely my kind of comedy. It's like a more comedic Smokey and the Bandit. I also like Any Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood. Another road traveling trucker kind of movie. Oh, the package. There was a package. Has the Ruby's connection been explicitly stated yet? That's the reason I am recommending it so much. And during an episode of Person of Interest, you keep mentioning Knockaround Guys, which also has the vibe street. Yeah, Knockaround Guys is, I feel like, a very underappreciated movie. I like it because it shows like the life of the mafia guys that don't matter, like the peons that have to do all the grunt work and stuff. It shows like that angle of the mafia, guys that trying to make a name for themselves and come up in the ranks. Usually mafia movies are all like the top guys. Oh, package. We got a package. We got a helmet. I do love it. I say all the time, the helmet is fabulous. Vanishing Point. Previously, I don't think so. Vanishing Point. I don't know. A letter to Caleb, a letter to Jester, and a letter to the Mighty Nine. Ooh, what is that? What is it? All right, we got to read a bunch of stuff. It's a 4-page letter. Who's it from? Like, give us the details. Yeah, give us a couple details. I don't want to know the whole letter. I just want to know who wrote it, what it's about. Why is Sam Regal not sharing it with us? I agree with Towson. Why are you perusing it by yourself? Oh dear. There is something for Molly Muck. Yeah, what's the gift from? Something for Ford. So here you are. Oh, these are actually gifts? These aren't game related? I thought they were joking. They're actually gifts from people? Oh, we're gonna wait. Are these real in-game items? Because now we're detecting magic on them. I got confused. I was like, are these actually gifts from audience members or something, or like fans? Gifts from. Oh, is it Callie? Callie Anna? Gifts from Callie. I guess that's what's in the letter. Mark Sherlock Holmes. Got it. Callie. Up there it is. Callie Anna. All right. All right. You still haven't seen Crit Miss, aka Ars Queef, 100% the same person. Amazing. And it actually matches her shirt. Look at the blue. The border of her shirt matches the blue perfectly. What an amazing outcome. Perfume on the letter. Hey, they're coming. Jester is so excited. I think he did the bow pretty nice in Bo's hair. And it does match her shirt beautifully. AKA, I already read that. Did I miss anything else? I think I got pretty much everything in the chat. A little lollipop on a chain. Spiritual weapon. What's Ford's? Not as cute as my bow. Yeah, what's Ford's? What did Ford get over here? Ford's got a bunch of shit in a bag. It sounded like a die. Potpourri. I can't see what Liam's doing. Liam is totally blocking himself. I don't know if he realizes we're blocking that out because he's setting it up where they sit. But no one can see anything he's doing except nobody, except them, whoever's there. He would have been better off doing a show in front of us. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming all this is explained in the letter. This is a lot of randomness. You look like a beachgoer now. I mean, at this point, I would have just read the letter. Even if it's 3 or 4 pages long, everyone is passing it around and asking questions. By the time we pass it around and everyone reads, we could have just read it out loud to everybody. I feel like we should have at least got the key points out. Explain real quick, speed read through it real quick. All right, this is because of this. This is because of this. This is because of this. Bulletin points. All right, Caleb's going to read one. Dear Mr. Caleb. My God, I feel like Cali was so long ago. That letter's been sitting in the mail for a while. Mr. Caleb. I love how he calls him that. This is actually longer than I thought. He was like, yeah, this is a short one. It's pretty in depth. It's good though. We're also almost to 35 likes. We're 17 likes away from next episode. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're getting close. Magda. What is this reminding me of? The way he's reading this reminds me of a letter from a guy in a movie. Like it read from Shawshank or something. Remember this, Mr. Caleb. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like that is like the way a specific character talks. A bo. Fur allergies. Oh, uh, hypoallergenic? Dander? Fur? Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe. Even if you really thought that, I don't trust Bo. Or, Jester. But that picture is even with the lamp from this angle, but not flush with anything else. What the fuck? I don't know what we're talking about. I honestly like the bow. A simple thing, but fits her character really good. Why is that pic behind Laura and Travis placed so weird? Oh, yes, that is very odd. Now I get it. But that picture is even with the lamp from this angle, but it's not flush with anything else. What the fuck? Yes, it's very odd. It's interesting placement. Definitely interesting placement, to say the least, of the picture behind Laura and Travis. Light them up. We are down to about 30 minutes. How's Ninja doing? How's everybody doing in the chat? If you're new, say what's up. This is how much vodka we have left. We have less than half a cup. It was this much vodka and then the rest seltzer. So it's probably at least 3 or 4 shots I've had already. It was a lot. It was like a quarter of a bottle, like in one glass. All right. Finest establishments. Thanks to the great Miriam, Ruby of the Sea. Fortune's favor on the great Frumpkin. All right. Frumpkin's watching the streets of the chateau. That is strong. I said it again. That's a lot. A night of comfortable rest. That doesn't. That's right. It does remind me of. I can't say what kind of vodka. It is Tito's. It does remind me of red as well. What kind of vodka? That's right. It kind of does remember as red as well. I don't know what we're referring to there. But yeah, it's Tito's. Steamed fish that still looks like a fish. Not something very appetizing. If you're jumping in, we're 16 likes away from the next episode. We've got about 30 minutes left. Then we'll talk for about 5 minutes. We're very close to doing the next 30. If not, we will finish it all in YouTube. Ninja, I see you. The tequila people. That's right. She was a very difficult teacher. All right. Advantage because you are Luke's mom. Seaweed salad. I'm curious. I'd want to try it. When I went down to Wildwood a couple weeks ago, we went to a seafood place and they were famous for shrimp tacos. And they made like a homemade coleslaw and it had like kale and all sorts of weirdness in it. It was pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. It was a lot of veggies and it had shrimp in it. And I'm a big fan of seafood in general. We're going again in a month. We leave, I think, August 7th or 8th. So, like a month from today, we go back to Wildwood. Last time, 4 days. And then we go back in September just to like shut the place down because it's a summer rental that we rent out, stay at twice a week or twice a year. But then I go to Dragon Con. So I got to shut the place down and then go to Dragon Con. And then my life will be complete. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any comments. All right. Yeza steps aside. All right, we're going to have a little talk with Yeza. Honey buns. I feel like Yez is going to say, help your friends, get your stuff done. I think Yez is going to be supportive of it. I think Yeza wants not to get better, not because of Yeza, but because of not obviously wanting to get back to normal. Shrimp and steelhead tuna. I had some Sam's Club sushi the other day. It was I didn't die. I think I might have told you guys this. Yeza is complimenting not over here. It's adorable. My favorite sushi place made a mistake the last time I ordered it and gave me the wrong thing. And I had to call them and explain it to them, and they figured it out eventually, and it was their fault, and they know it. But now it's like one of those things where they owe me money, and they're like, "We'll just knock it off the next time, but remind us." So now it's like I go out of my way to not order sushi because it's like a process. Like I'm gonna have to not, I can't just click a button and order it. I gotta like call them and be like, "Yo, it's me. Remember you owe me all this money now because you screwed my shit up." So I haven't ordered sushi in like a month or two because of the dilemma. Not that I'm afraid of the situation. It's just I like just going on my phone and clicking order, and then I just show up and it's in the pickup area. I hate a process. I hate processes. And I see Yeza is doing what I thought. Yeza is being very supportive of not needing to do her arc, finish her journey. I've had some from the door of a frozen pizza like my local grocery store before, LOL. Yikes, you are brave. I have had many weird, like BJ's. BJ's will sell sushi platters. That might be the worst sushi I ever had. And I wouldn't even say that was like made you sick bad. It's just so much rice. They like load up and it's so artificial looking. It looks like so processed and it's a ton of rice. So this is like our goodbye, kind of. You're the head of the family now, not you are the crazy psycho person. Edson Platinum. All right, yeah. Give it. We'll make it where it's easier to carry. I mean, that's the way you do it. I agree with both. As the parent who's not around, you want to spoil the child to make up for not being there. And as the parent that has to be there, you want to not let them get too spoiled where they respect and earn a dollar. I like that Yezi was like, I'll make him work for it. I got tacos and burritos from a food truck event in town. Some of the best I've ever had. I don't have a similar story. I as soon as you said food trucks, I immediately went to steak on a stick, meat on a stick, and my mind just like I started salivating because I want a giant steak on a stick right now. I saw it earlier today when I went to or yesterday in the Joyride movie. They literally get like tons of kebabs, meat on a stick. They're doing bull horns. Oh my god, it made me so hungry. Totally random. I just thought of meat sticks. I've had some from the door that I see taco truck equals awesome, Ninja Master. Eat that seaweed. Eat the kapu. Yeah, and we don't he Luke doesn't have the crossbow right now. Luke has the grappling hook. We traded the grappling hook for the crossbow. Luke, I gotta say, judging by how kids react and deal with things like this, Luke is pretty solid. Luke's a pretty solid kid. Gotta give it to Luke. Luke, you win friend of the day. Anything. Would you hold my cat for a second? We are under 20 minutes, everybody. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in. We're close. Ex girlfriend's mom had me pay for a $40 Chinese buffet with a $100 bill. The lady gave me back the 100 as one of the 20s. I still feel bad about it. I've had things like that happen before. Not with $100 bills, though. I've had it happen before where I give someone like a 20 and they'll give me, or like a 10 and they give me back change for a 20. I don't know if it's ever happened with anything higher than a 20, but at least a couple times in my life. I also do a lot of business with cash, so it's a lot more likely it'll happen to me. But I've had it. Now, I don't know if I've ever had it with large bills, though. I've had counterfeit 20s passed at least 3 times that I can remember off the top of my head. And I still possess all the counterfeit bills. Usually the cops keep them for evidence, but I know the cops at the arcade, and they let me keep them to show my workers examples of what not to fall for. And I have 3 extremely realistic looking counterfeit 20s that have been passed through the arcade. So I keep them as like a learning device for new people. Because some of them are, one of them is spot on, even feels real, but it's missing the strips inside. And it won't pass a check like a marker check. 29. It's like a million. Enjoy the dog. The cat is mine. Goodbye, Caleb. Yeah. All right, we're out. I left the dress in the guest bed. Luke is a great kid and one day a great adventurer. Ukatoa. What is happening? So Ford is still dealing with the Ukatoa shit. I mean, I figured so much, but I feel like we don't have a whole lot of time left with this Ukatoa thing. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, did Ford get caught? Well, they would have probably said something at this point. Yeah, Philadelphia experiment, part of her body is not there. That picture is killing me. Honestly, I was looking in the background the entire time, but it never really like reached out at me till you said it, but it is definitely odd. The picture is directly up against the lamp on the wall, aligned only with the lamp, and maybe the top of the bed, the headboard, but it is odd. It is very odd. Obviously, Jay's never played the board game. Luke's gonna wild out in a couple years for sure. What was the board game? I didn't see anything about a board game. Doot, 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 doot. Not sure. The cat saw nothing, but Liam is still paranoid. We got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to chug about half of this. So drink them if you got them. Radiators if you got them. Wild Out. Exactly. Wild. Oh, is that a board game? I know. I remember a TV show called Wildin' Out. Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon. But I don't know the board game, if that is a board game. Below the Bed. There's a Ukatoa board game. Oh, all right. Ukatoa. Is it called Wildin' Out with Ukatoa? Wildin' Out with Ukatoa. All right. Essek is here to meet Dairon now. So we're going to chug half of this. And then when we say goodnight, I'll chug the other half. So cheers, everybody. Do we? I was going to say, do we know it? Look at Laura. Of course we know where Essek lives, do we? No, we don't. Oh, okay. If you're jumping in, like and subscribe. 50 likes, we do the next episode, and I see we're jumping in viewership. Like the video, and we'll do some more. Essek Shadowhand. All right. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Essek, come over. We're going to introduce you to Dairon, and then we're going to ask you if you could guide us. All right, Essek is on his way, probably. I'm sure Essek is on his way. Essek is the best hot boy. There's an Ukatoa board game. I'm very curious about the Ukatoa board game. Is it fan made or is it made by Critical Role? A rap at the door. Oh my god. It would be amazing if he banana peels. All right, Essek and 2 armed guards. And crush into. Like a magnetic, like a reverse magnetic pole? What? Fucking dudemancy. Yeah, he's literally like repelling magic metal barrel ball bearings. Dairon. Get Dairon. Get our housekeeper Dairon. What did we tell you about all these ball bearings all over the place? Jesus. All these ball bearings. We are 13 likes away. We have 21 people, the highest, one of the highest yet. If everyone likes and subscribes, we will crack 50 likes and jump into the next 30 minutes. I ask you all to reach into your bag of likes and make it so. We are getting there. We're getting there. It's really close. I already used all my accounts. I had 2 accounts and I used them. So we're there. Understood? All right. Critical Role official. It's got a theme song and everything. He's got a Deadpool baby feet. Deadpool baby feet. Made by Critical Role. Where are the likes? I've got the one on my PS4 account, LOL. 11 likes away, everybody. We're close. We got about 15 minutes. By the time I do the roll call and we finish up, we're going to be close. We need a like a minute. Less than a like a minute. Essek Thalis. Either way, whether we do the 30 minutes or not, I'm at least doing the Patreon hour after this. So we're going to set it up. We're going to see where to start. And at the very least, we'll have it ready. If we hit 50 likes, we'll jump in. If not, I'm going to start the Patreon hour. I might break it up. I like splitting it up because it's like I get to think about it. Not that there's anything wrong with doing them back to back. But being as I could easily get it done tomorrow, I might do the Patreon hour tonight and then the YouTube video tomorrow, which is both roughly an hour. I think the YouTube video is like 5 minutes short of an hour. You or the cart? Yeah, let's go with us. What if we chose the cart? Send the cart. Send the cart. No need for us to attend. Just send the cart with a note. Excellent. That's Orange County. The Flotket Alps. Such an odd name still. The Flotket Alps. 10 to go. Likes. We need them, people. We're 10 likes away. 10 likes away from jumping into episode 72. I don't even know what it's called. We're going to line it up. If we get enough people, I mean, like I said, we still got about 15, 20 minutes. By the time I get it up, we might hit it. That would actually surprise me because this was one of the shortest live streams yet. And we jumped right in at 8 o'clock. So it'd be nice to see if we actually achieved such greatness. And we still got at least a shot or two for the end of the video. Interesting. Roll a D100. I don't think I even knew one existed. A D100? What does a D100 look like? How do you even fit them all? Is there what does a D100 look like? I can't even believe there's such a thing as a D100. Everybody, we are 5 likes away from the next episode. I don't know how many of those are going to stay because it has jumped so quickly. But it's looking like we might do the next 30 minutes. We are 2 likes away. If you're jumping in, like the video, and you could deal with me for another 30 to 40 minutes of Critical Role content. I think we're going to do it. I don't know how we did it. I'm afraid it's going to be one of those where it like jumped up because of tomfoolery, but I'm down. I tell you guys, if we get there somehow or another, you have a D100. You have a D. Oh, I do have a D100. It's in my box. I have my box here. I feel like I've never seen a D100. Ready? We're going to see. How do you do a D100? I have my dice here. I have a D20. 92. 92. Dice sets come with a D10. 00. Oh, 2 D10s. The other is a D. Okay. 2d10 with 1 with 0, 0 on it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So, all right. So apparently I have it. My apologies. One more like, and we're at 50 likes. I don't know how that happened because we just jumped there so quickly. But it happened. One more, and we're jumping in. $50 likes. We have achieved it. The UFC shaped one. Oh, the UFO shaped ones. I'm assuming it's like this. I am paying attention. I'm just trying to say. I never really looked at all the different ones. My apologies. But we have hit 50 likes. I see 50 likes as well. I'm saving the vodka. We're jumping right in to the next episode. We did it. We accomplished it. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty. I'm totally down because I was going to jump in anyway. So now we could do it as a group. Keep doing the likes. Keep throwing them up there just for good measure because we do lose them on occasion. So like all of our likes till our heart's content. Look at Travis. Laura's like patting him on the back like he's totally engaged. But do you have a D3? Woohoo. Hey, strangers. Amy France in the chat. Amy, did you throw your like up? Did your like break the 50 threshold? We were talking about you last week, Amy. We were like, I said people we hadn't seen in a bit. Amy France. We hit 50 likes in I want to say almost record-breaking fashion. An hour and 5-minute stream. We're not even done. We hit 50 likes. And I started right at 8 o'clock. And I feel like we're ending here. Isolated volcano. The Flotket Alps. All right. Grang Wildlands. Volcano. The Flatket Alps. Alps. Did I say that right? Alps. We're going to let Matt do his thing. Consider me a good luck charm. Hey, Jay, try rolling the D100. All right, let me find this. So it is 0, 0. I got that one. So it is 2 D20s. You said 2D, or is it 2D10s? 2D10s. I just want to make sure I got the right ones. These are not D10s. Traveler Con. These are D20s. I don't see which ones. That's got to be a D10. I feel like I only have one D10. I might only have one D. Oh, wait, maybe this. Oh, there. Now I have 2 D10. So now it is 2D10 and a 0, 0. A dice with a 0, 0. Now, how do I do it? How do the numbers add up? I'm just getting the rest of the dice out of this thing while Matt says goodbye. I have 2 D10 and I have the one with the double zeros. I have the one with the double zeros. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to double zeros. And I have 2 D10. Is that what I'm supposed to need? I camp almost every weekend in the summer, so my Fridays have been busy lately. I gotcha. And Matt Mercer is gone. Did we go to the next one? No, we didn't. I hear ya. You got the perfect warlock. All right. Where do we start? I feel like we start, let's see. I'm getting it ready. Lake in the center of a valley, singular black mountain, snowfall. We're getting a total recap, and then we're going to jump in. They'll have zeros on them. 00 is the tens. All right, that is where we pick up. So, I should have stopped at 1825. We're going to get it right, and then we're going to start. 18, it looked like 18. All right, we're going to, it looks like as soon as 1825 hits. Ready? All right, 1826. We're going to do 1826. So get 1826. We're going to set the new clock. Stop that time. 0, 18, and we're at 52 likes, so we did it. We got there in record-breaking fashion. We're going to start 1826. We're going to go to 4826. Zeros is the tens. All right, so I got the tens. And 1 is the tens place, and 1 is the ones place. So I got to determine which is which. And then this will be... All right, we're ready? I'm going to do it. And you guys tell me. So 2d10s. I just want to reread it in case. Hey, Jay, try rolling the D100. Consider me a good luck charm. They'll have zeros on them. 1 is the tens place, and 1 is the ones. 0 is the 10. Zeros is the tens. Clever, same dude. All right, I'm going to roll 2d10 and the 0 one, and you tell me. So I have a 9, a 4, and a 60. Yeah, it's definitely a 60. I wasn't sure if it was a 90. I have a 9, a 4, and a 60. So now would that be 73? Is that 73, I'm assuming, possibly? That would kind of make sense, maybe. How would you roll no, because then you could roll over 100. Just read out what you, and we'll tell you what you got. So I got a 60, a 4, and a 9. If I'm even rolling the right ones. So I'm not probably rolling the right ones. I thought I rolled 2d10. 2d10. Roll 1d10 and the zeros, not 3. Oh, okay, only 2. So 1d10. All right, so I shouldn't have rolled 2. I thought it's a total of 2d. Oh, okay. Not 3. Got you. All right. So I got these. So could you... I guess you could, because you could roll. Okay, got it. So I've got a 52. That's what I got, a 52. Miserable. The first time was better. I barely got above. Oh my God, how funny is that? I literally got a 52, and it's 52 likes on the video. I swear to God, I got a 52. It was a sign. I'm not going to say anything about it because that is weird. The amount of likes we got is what I rolled exactly. I rolled 3d10. My apologize. 2d10, because I'm thinking the other one isn't a d10. I'm thinking the other one is like a different kind of die. Either way, 52 matched exactly what we did. Impressive by pure luck. But here we go. That's the same number of likes. I get how you got it mixed up. Yeah, I don't roll often. But here we go. We're going to jump right in. As soon as we start, I'm going to take the rest of this vodka and we're going to watch 30 minutes. And then I'll probably still do the Patreon video after we're done. But then I'm going to probably do the rest tomorrow, because now we're going to do most of it now and have another drink. Better than rolling 2004 back to back. I don't know what, am I reading? 2004 back to back. I think that's a typo. Either way, here we go. Everybody get ready. I didn't see Ninja for a while. I hope Ninja's all right. 3, 2, 1, go. Suddenly, the freezing temperature. We're going to go to around 48 because of the greatness of all of you hitting 50 likes in record-breaking time. Essek is here. That's what you rolled on the wild magic table. Very nice roll, Jay. Agreed. Last time we went, we picked up this tweaker chick and gave her a ride to school to pick her up. Her kid and the local cop almost ran my buddy over because it was his girlfriend. Duke Van Buren. So we have Essek. Oh, I should probably... Oh, I can't do it now. I probably should have got the next episode's thumbnail. I'll do it for YouTube video. So we're going to have Patreon hour and about 25 minutes for YouTube this week because of this. No problems there. It's true. Maybe later. Maybe later I'll put us in a wall. Understandable. Also, the episode is dope. True story. And that was a true story. When I first started reading it, the clever name I made, I thought it was like a tale. And then I'm like, oh, wait, this is like a real story. Last time we went, we picked up this tweaker chick and gave her a ride. End up being the cop's girlfriend, Duke Van Buren. It sounds like Van Wilder or something. I think you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days is more apt. Oh, wait, I should explain what the Wild Magic Table is, huh? Yes, I don't know what that is. Wild Magic Table, do it up. Give us the explanation. Continue to like and subscribe because you never know. There just might be a gremlin in your house. And we're all back. I just realized we are all back. Laura's back in position. Travis is back in position. Lava and Rock. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Kravarad. The map is here. We got a deliciously beautiful map. It looks like the skin of an aged beast. I like the quality of that map. That is like some thick paged mappage. I don't know what you call it. I was trying to think, but you obviously don't use the skin. I guess the Necronomicon was etched in the flesh of man. The flat-kept Alps of Kravarad. Fraggle Rock. We're looking for Fraggle Rock. I love it. Read the message I sent before. I sent Magic Table original. An obsidian black rib cage tears through the ground and latches to your torso. It grants you a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile for 1 minute. That's what you rolled on the Wild Magic Table. An obsidian black ribcage tears through the ground and latches to your torso. Grants you +2. Jay, we're talking about this Missouri River everyone flocks to float and get wasted every summer. It's wild. The map quality is amazing. The Missouri River. And that's where you go, Amy. Amy France. You go to this Missouri River and float and get wasted. Wasted. I was talking the other day how I still drink, but ever since YouTube and the pandemic, when I even go out, it isn't, I never get like wasted drunk like I used to. Not that that's a bad thing, but I should start making reasons to go back out to the bar and enjoy a night or two with friends. I don't go anywhere. I used to have a daily wasted routine. I mean, that's not good. You don't need a daily one. So you could play a wild magic sorcerer, just a subclass for a special caster or spellcaster. They roll a d20 every time they cast a spell, and if they roll a 20, they roll a d100. All right, we're gonna kill the rest of the vodka. So cheers to everybody that is watching. 52 likes, we did it. Every year, Amy France is part of this Missouri River Adventure Time. Adventure Time. What do you do with the animals? I'm assuming David goes with you, I'm assuming? Or does David have to watch all the animals? I feel like family could watch all the animals. But cheers, everybody. For 52 likes, 30 minutes in, the wild magic table is full of really wacky, awful, and beneficial things, like everyone could turn into a potted plant, or you could get a massive boost to damage, or you could create a mouse. You could create a mouse. Cheers to everyone. Ninja, I see you. Colvin, I see you. Everybody else in the chat, cheers, cheers, cheers. Scarf and a Coke. Smoking a pancake, scarf and a coat. How are our humans doing? I have my strength and physical prowess. All right, so this isn't the greatest of weather we're dealing with right here. We board the dogs, and my brother takes care of the cats and the fish. I enjoy house sitting for people. Back in the day, I used to always volunteer because all of my friends are big drinkers and eat very good. So even if they're not rich, I would normally be like, it would sound like rich is the word, but it's not. They're not like wealthy people. They just eat and drink very good. So whenever I house sit for them, they're like, hang out with the dogs. They make it a point. Like, we're going to leave really good alcohol and food, and we want you to hang out at the house. Like, most of my friends will be like, the longer you stay with the dogs and the cats, the better. So they'll go out of their way, leave me like special liquor and like steaks and shit. And I'll just hang out with the dogs and the cats. And I love house sitting. As long as you make it, like, to me, it's a little vacation. I get to get away from my house and my responsibilities and eat other people's food and drink their shit. And I get to play with animals that aren't mine. I love my babies. I love Coco and Sammy. But it's nice to play with other people's babies. Bong and a blintz. Smoking a pancake. Crepe. What is it? Bong and a blintz. Crepe. And a pipe and a crepe. Smoking a pancake. Bong and a blintz. Something in a crepe. Pipe and a crepe? I feel like it might be pipe and a crepe. I don't know. I'm brain farting. I love just putting in tiny little wild magic zones where I think my wizard is likely to hide. Creates so much chance. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy what you're speaking of, my friend. Alternatively, you could enter a wild magic zone, and when you cast a spell under certain conditions, you will also roll on the wild magic table roll. I get what you're saying. I dig it. I dig it. Adds to the excitement. It's like almost like one of those like multipliers in gambling, where you could just like randomly hit a multiplier and make the effects of everything so much grander. 23. We have also stuck to our 52 likes. I don't know how we did it. With 15 minutes left, we needed 15 likes. And we pushed through. We got a like a minute all the way through 50 likes. And we are all here as a happy family. We even got Amy France in the chat. How's David doing, by the way? How's David? Everything's good? Did you guys just get back from one of these excursions? I go to Wildwood in 3 weeks, and then Atlanta for 9 days. Longest trip I've ever taken away from home at the end of August. August 29th, I leave. I drive to Pittsburgh, and then me and Ray fly out August 30th. 2.5 hour flight to Atlanta, and then we're there for 6 nights. Longest, counting the traveling, I'm gone for 9 or 10 days. Never been gone for more than, I want to say 6 to 7 days is the longest I've ever been out of the state of New Jersey. Maybe 6, maybe 7 days at most. It's definitely the most I've ever been. I feel like I'm leaving for minimum 9 to 10 days, counting travel. I have 1 day of travel to Pittsburgh, 1 day in Pittsburgh, then Dragon Con, then 1 day in Pittsburgh as a getting back to normalities, and then a drive back home. It's 5.5 to 6 hour drive to Pittsburgh. We're doing it so we all travel together. I told my brother I'm terrified of flying, and if I'm going to do it, I don't want to do it alone. So I'm literally driving 5.5 hours to Pittsburgh. One, to see my brother's place and to hang out in Pittsburgh for a day. And two, because I don't want to fly alone. And his other friend is driving to Pittsburgh as well. 2-3 hour trip. And we're all rendezvousing at my brother's house. And then flying together. All on the same flight, same row. And we're all going as Ghostbusters. He's actually at the campsite right now, LOL. I stayed home to get some housework done because my house is out of control. We're outdoors people, so chores get neglected in the summer. I get you. Jay has to do a live stream in his Apocalypse's Ghostbusters cosplay. We will definitely be doing live streams. My brother, you know my brother. He jumped in earlier today. He is all about doing live videos. He's like, when we're in the hotel room, we have a suite. We have a 2 master bedroom suite. And there's me, my brother, and his very good friend, Dan. I don't know if we've quite figured out the sleeping arrangements yet, but Dan I've known more than half my life, probably like 25, 30 years. Chill, very chill dude, married with kids. We used to party way before that. So I feel like we're going to do videos in the room. We're going to do probably lots of live streams to make up for the lack of videos. Even though I have everything lined up to come out, scheduled. Jesse will probably help me if I forget anything at home. And I'm buying and bringing a laptop so I can make sure things are done appropriately. I usually make my own table, but no, I prefer when it's just chaos, not horrible consequences. Listen to Laura. Something in the mist. We saw something in the mist. Lick the air. Here we go. Constitution check. Lick in the air. Oh no. Oh no. A 6. Your tongue is wet. Your tongue is wet. That's what we got out of that. But day, everybody. Luther Pendragon. We have made it into episode 72. We've got about 15 minutes left. A little more than that. We're halfway through. Patreon hour coming. If you guys also didn't notice, I am finishing editing up Gremlins animated show for the channel. I figured Always Sunny's got 2 more weeks and there's 2 more episodes of Gremlins. So I'm going to make it where I edit up Gremlins along with Always Sunny on Wednesday. And then both of those shows are done. And then we're going to be doing Justified. There is a sequel show, I believe 15 years after the previous ending season. It's anywhere from 12 to 15 years. We're going to start Justified right after Always Sunny in Philadelphia ends. I'm very excited for it. Justified, one of my favorite shows of all time. I have Raylan Givens' hat in my room, the actual hat of the Sheriff Raylan Givens. I wanted to wear it for the reactions, but I don't know how to wear the cowboy hat with these headphones. I might have to get earbuds just for the cowboy hat. Stone, clay, dust. Stone, clay, dust. I am paying attention. For some reason, I like how this, I can't see the word. That damn heart's blocking me. Patricia, by the way, Patricia, welcome. Luther Pendragon as well. Slap a like if you're jumping in, everybody. Slap a like just in case we dip below 50. We're already over 50, but you never know. We might lose a few. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Three families all at one point together. Dust, clay, and stone. Right? Dust, clay. It was dust, clay. Oh, wait, no, sand. Wait, was it? Now I'm confusing myself. Dust, clay, and stone? Dust, clay, and stone. Okay, yeah. I was starting to second guess myself, and I'm like, wait, was sand one of those? Also, everybody, I just remembered. I saw from Sideshow Toys yesterday, I believe it was, a new Vox Machina release, limited release Sideshow toy of Dodie. What is Dodie? Do I know Dodie? I didn't know who it was, so I immediately stopped reading about it. But it said limited edition run, Vox Machina statue of Dodie. D-O-T-Y. The Dodie. I think it was the Dodie. Dust, clay, stone. Yeah, stone, clay, dust. Just know that if you are after a dragon's hoard, prepare revivify. I get you. Prepare revivify. Particularly sneaky, we're being. I just had to look at something real quick. We're good. Towards the edge of the lake. I just want to make sure everything was going accordingly. Not yet, but I can't wait for you to meet him. Dust, clay, and stone sounds like bastard names. Exactly. I'm not kidding. It reminded me of Snow. What was it? Bolton? Well, Ramsey Bolton was the name. Ramsey Snow. What were the other bastard names? Snow. I can't remember any of the other bastard names. I love Game of Thrones. The last season broke my soul. Game of Thrones. I mean, House of the Dragon is doing a good job. I very much appreciate House of the Dragon. But Game of the Thrones is like one of the Game of the Thrones. Game of Thrones was one of the most memorable times in my life. That and Lost. I'm not kidding. If I had to pick like moments in my life where I remember gathering around in groups, highly anticipating the outcome of events, Lost and Game of Thrones are up there with like waiting and watching live every week with groups of friends at parties and stuff. I do that with Always Sunny and stuff, but I usually watch Always Sunny by myself. Game of Thrones and Lost were like a group effort. Quick detect undead. Sand, snow, storm, sand. That's right. Sand, I do remember. Sand, snow, storm. I think you've met Dodie once, but that was an accident. Flower Hill Rivers, I think. The interaction is one of the best ghost ones. I know I'm missing some. I didn't know a lot of those. Don't worry about Dodie. We'll get there. Yeah, I didn't know. I knew Snow Sand. Flower Hill Rivers, I don't know. Storm, I might have known. But there's a couple in there I did not know. And we're down to the final 10 minutes, everybody. Final 10 minutes. And then we'll have the hour Patreon video to follow this exact moment after 10 minutes. And then 25 minutes YouTube. We are in trouble, guys. My apologies. A muffin stealth into Sam. My apologies. Yeah, I don't know who did it, but it's a muffin just stealthed into... Oh, it was Liam. Liam did it. I couldn't see Liam's hands because he's blocked by a clock. I was missing Waters and Pike. It's been a while. I feel like I remember Pike. Love this moment. Pay attention, Jay. This is upcoming scene. Okay, here we go. Jay, focus. Last 8 minutes. I don't like this at all. The mist is around us all. We are in the mist. We are in the mist. We are seeing spirits appear and vanish. Yeah, this isn't good. This is bad, but I love it. I love this kind of shit. So I'm pleased with it, but it's not good. And we're going to end probably in the middle of a battle, possibly. We got 8 minutes. I feel like we're going to get in the middle of a battle or something. From one side to the other. Why am I hearing Water's Edge by 7 Mary 3 right now? Is that a thing? I don't know what 7 Mary 3 is, but that sounds interesting. We all miss Pike. Pike. Poor Pike. My parents always said it's just best to sleep through these things. All right. Yeah, Caleb, your book reading is creeping me out. I don't want to know facts like that. Caleb's coming out with some intense possibilities that can occur. Oh, cast underwater breathing. All right. It's frozen ice. We have stuck the falchion into the ice to make sure it is sturdy. We want a sturdy ice ground. Charm that ice. Sounds pretty good. All right, he's got to wiggle it out. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Jester's trying to really check the strength of this ice. She is jamming the shit. If she hits it too hard, I kind of want a low roll. I feel like a low roll should be the way we go. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in, people. We have some of the highest viewers we've had all stream. Like and subscribe if we hit 100 likes in the next 5 minutes, which is unlikely. We'll watch to the break, but I mean, that's the typical rule. It's good to see so many people in the live stream. All right. Everyone has a specialty. Are we gonna freeze to death? Of course we are. What is wrong with you? Sometimes low rolls make the story truly interesting. Yes, I agree. Like in that case, if she rolled too high, it might have actually done more bad than good. Yeah, what's with the dead people missed? What is that? I want to know that myself. Scary stories to tell in the dark. That is a creepy one. I've seen images from. I've never seen it in its entirety, but the movie version of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, it has some creepy moments. Caduceus speaking to the ghosts, hoping we could resolve this in a civilized manner. Why don't we put Bo's head under freezing ice cold water for a while? Give him some light, Caleb. Oh my god, yes, that was hilarious. A 05, then a 04, and then a 13. Oh my god. On a D100. Haha, yes. Sometimes low rolls. I already read that. What is Talzin doing? Talzin is red as a tomato and looks like he is not pleased with what is happening. Yeah, what is Caduce? These are the cremated remains. Yes, we're in the midst of cremated remains. That's what Talzin's thinking. I mean, that's a logical explanation. So we might be swimming around in the midst of tons of decomposed ash bodies. Lovely. All right, we'll go around. We'll go around. Eyes peeled. Chaos with 10 people. LOL. Yeah. Do you want to know if he rolled a one? I just finished watching last night's episode. I am, and he is. Is anyone caught up on Critical Campaign 3? Sorry, Jay. I thought the funny scene would come up sooner than it has. They don't pay me enough to believe they both rolled a four. They did. It was creepy. I think I would have seen a Twitter if he rolled a one, but I do hope he does eventually. He's got to roll 100. All right. Rod on Ford's head. That's a look. We got a rod on Ford's head. It sounds odd. It sounds odd to have a rod on Ford's head, but things happen. I'm checking out to see if I can see the chick that was on my shoulder. Oh, so the ice. All right. So we have these undead ghosties stitching up the broken ice that we have created. Eyes missing. Male ghosty. So a dusting of snow. About 2 inches. Dusting of snow. Yeah. See, I was thinking what Talzin said. Why would they cover up the hole? Is it a form of them sealing up escape routes, or are they trying to just keep everything together because they got a routine, a system? They don't like holes in their ice. I don't want holes in my ice. Why don't you give them a whirl? Hello, ghosts. Oh wait, are you all already on to campaign 2? John Forsyth, yes, but we're about to stop in very soon. We should have already stopped. I'm just trying to pick a good spot. Right after this, we're pretty much going to take a break. But throw your like up, John Forsyth. Yeah, we jumped way over 30 minutes in. We're into like 35 minutes almost. We're going to finish up Patreon. You can see we hit the 53 likes. No problem. Record-breaking time, I want to say. Faces from underneath. You blink and they're gone. All right, we're gonna stop there because I'm already going. I want to watch more, but we're going too far in. You guys made it happen though. We got there. We're 30. We got 53 likes. I was gonna say 35. We got 53 likes. We have watched the final 30, or the first 30 minutes, I should say, from where Matt starts talking. I just want to see for sure where we break. I know it was like over 2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, we're like way over. 2 hours and 13, 14. Matt stops talking around the early part of 2:14. So if we do an hour Patreon exclusive, that brings us to 150. We'll still have 25 minutes, not even counting the intro and exit. So this is beautiful. I'm going to leave this up because I'm going to actually do the Patreon hour right after we sign off. I'm going to get up. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll probably take like a 5-10 minute break. And then I'm going to jump into the Patreon hour. I like to get that done early because I usually post that Sunday. And then I might either do the YouTube video tomorrow morning or Sunday. And then I got to edit it up for YouTube, and then that'll come out too. You guys know the deal. But very interesting. So we're learning about Clay's background, a lot about Clay's background. We got clay, stone, and dust. And now we are in this misty place where Talzin, aka Caduceus, is saying, I'm assuming that's where the kiln is. And we got to get in there. And there are probably, this mist is potentially all the ash and dust of hundreds of bodies. And there are ghosts everywhere. We're seeing ghosts everywhere. I don't know how bad it is. I don't know how good it is. I meant the ghosties. Change shirts or you'll look weird. I'll probably change my shirt. I mean, I got to look at what I wore last. We're dealing with like a Caduceus based episode, but I feel like I wore Caduceus' shirt. What do you guys think? What shirt should I wear for this upcoming part? Because I'm going to wear the same shirt for Patreon and YouTube. What shirt should I wear for, you guys know best what's happening. I feel like Caduceus is going to be the center of attention, but at the same token, I feel like I just wore a Caduceus shirt in the last video. So either way. Oh well, hasn't it happened yet? Forest Runner, oh well. It's going to be on Patreon. All right, there was something. Oh, I missed it. We were nearly there. This is what I was talking about, Jay. Pay attention to Jester. Yeah, Jester, I was watching. You'll love the Patreon hour. All right, so something's going to happen in the Patreon hour with Jester. I will focus. We're going to say goodnight because I'm going to literally run to the bathroom, throw on a different shirt or something, and then jump in. John Forsyth, thank you for jumping in when you did. Amelia, I see you too. Good night. Ford for live stream. Ford shirt for the live stream. Caduceus, where is what is happening? Oh, there it is. I was like, where the hell is the mouse? Wear Ford shirt for the live stream. Ford shirt for the live stream. I saw two, so we're going Ford shirt for the live stream. I'm gonna go change into that, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna give the shout out to everybody. We got Vero G, Amelia, Forrest the Runner, Colvin. Y'all have a fantastic week. Can't wait to hang out with my Friday family. Is it Friday yet? Amy France, it was great to see you as well. Clever MMA previously, Daniel O'Day, Luther Pendragon, the Dude JB, and Michael, my moderators, John Forsyth, Colvin, Michael. I'm probably saying the same names a bunch of times. I gotta go way back to see more. Patricia, Patrick. I don't know if I saw Emily Mary today, but I'm trying to remember other names. Callisto, I don't think popped into this one. I didn't see Leading Blind either. Did Leading Blind say they were going on vacation with Vinny? I feel like that might be a thing. Ninja Master, Shane, Baron. If I missed anybody, write down below. I feel like I saw M. Gormley, but I'm not positive if I did. Maybe Al was in here. Dark Wolf, I see. Right in the bottom, if I didn't say your name. I think... Good night, Forrest Runner, Luther Pendragon, Daniel O'Day. Everybody, if I missed you, I apologize. But is it Friday yet? Is it?